Greetings, friends. Jimmy Maverick here, and I want to talk to you about the latest feature on my app that will help you rule your league on draft day. Of course, we're talking about My Perfect Fantasy Draft, which is a web-based app. It's available exclusively through my website, ffmaverick.com. That's FF for fantasy football, so please go and check it out today. Now, I call this new feature draft mode, and I want to show you how it's going to be a game changer in helping to draft the absolute best team possible in your fantasy league this season. So when you first come onto the app, the first thing you need to do is select how your league scores points. Now, you can see here that I have set this to a point per reception league. And what that does is that it calculates the projected points for all the players based on their projected stats for the upcoming year. And more importantly, it assigns a value to those players. And you'll see how important this value column is, once we go into draft mode. So once you set the league point schedule, you just come over here, you click on the draft mode button, and you have to answer 3 questions about your league. First, the type of draft that you have. 2, the number of players in your league. And 3, your draft position. So I have set this up for a snake draft, 12 players, and you are picking 7th. All right, so we click the enter draft mode button, and you can see that all these additional tabs have popped up. Now, what these tabs represent is each round in the draft, and the players that it shows under each tab are all the players that are available between that pick and your next pick. All right, so for example, if we go to the 4th round of this draft, you will see that it shows all the players with an ADP between 41 and 56. But it's not sorted by their ADP. Instead, it's sorted by their value. So the most valuable players appear at the top of the list. This is going to give you an advantage on draft day in knowing who the right players are to get at this point and every other point in the draft. I also like to say that if you are targeting a specific player, this is really good for knowing when you need to take them. Like, for instance, let's say you want to get Matt Ryan on your team. Well, look here. Matt Ryan has an ADP of 47. If you want him in this league, you're going to have to take him in the 4th round. If you wait till the 5th, he's probably going to be gone. But this is also helpful in letting you know that, hey, I don't need to spend a 2nd or a 3rd round pick on Matt Ryan. I can wait till the 4th and use those 2nd and 3rd round picks for more valuable wide receiver and running backs. All right? Now, of course, anything can happen in a live draft, and you always want to have a backup plan because who knows if there's another crazy Matt Ryan person that goes and takes him in the 1st round, right? So you always have your backup. But still, this is good for knowing when the best time is to take a specific player. Likewise, this is very handy for those middle and late round picks when you're not as familiar with the players and you're not really sure who's the best one for your league. So if we jump to the 11th round here, you will see that players like Pierre Garçon, Marvin Jones, Rashad Perryman are all ones that are available in the 11th round and will offer you really good value for where they are in ADP. Okay, so I invite you to watch the other videos about how other aspects of this app will help you focus in like a laser beam to find the absolute best players available. I've got a video on how the player filter works, the player detail screens, as well as the 5 critical stats, which you see on this screen here. But basically, this draft mode is going to break down your draft list into little bite-sized pieces of information and will totally give you an advantage on draft day. I'm telling you what, using this app, you are going to draft circles around your opponents, and you are going to end up with a monster team. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is Jimmy Maverick, and have yourself an epic fantasy season.